Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever this video finds you, I hope you're having a rad time. I'm the Figure Dude, and on today's Figure Find and Unboxing, we've got some ultimate pickups. Without further ado, let's talk about some figures. Dude. Welcome back. Like I said, I've got a bunch of ultimate pickups, and these all just kind of happen to hit at once. So instead of having you guys look at the bottom of the boxes, let's get everything out. So our first ultimate here is the Ultimate Edition Andre the Giant, and I've been waiting for this one for a while. I'm still trying to hunt down the Elite 100 Andre. That was like the only one in the Elite 100 that I really didn't want to miss out on. And of the 5 or 6 different Walmarts that I hit with the shipper, never saw Andre. So that's still on my to grab list. Gonna get that eventually. But while we have it here, I did run across the Ultimate Andre at Target, and I love it. I know that some people aren't happy about how they did the singlet, and it's not perfect. I don't know. I don't know what their thought process was with not giving him a cloth singlet. Maybe they just wanted to do it different since they're doing the like the special torso with him, but it doesn't, I don't know. I thought the torso was kind of weird because it doesn't line up with the crotch piece. I don't know why they couldn't just, like, I think this is brand new, so I don't know why they didn't just make it large enough there. So a couple of cosmetic things, but overall, I think this is one of their better Ultimates. My favorite thing about the Ultimates is just all the hands that we get. So obviously with Andre, that's a big deal. We got all these hands. We got pointing hands, fisted hands, and I'll have to put them next to some other ones. I think they're all oversized though, so they're all larger, which is awesome for Andre. There's just the matching ones, but we got a ton of hands with him, and then we have 4 heads, which is nuts. So obviously we got the one on the head already. We've got this one that's kind of got that smirk, which I can't think of an exact moment, but I think that is a very fitting expression for Andre. I do like, I really like that one. This one's more of his like staring look, and then this one is yelling, and I think they nailed the likeness on these. I think this figure's really good. I do have, bring him back here. So, and then we got this belt with him as well, which I don't know who all did hold like this iteration of the belt, but I like that they have the silver strap, like the silver clasp on there, and I think that's so cool. They've done that with other ones. I'm trying to think of what. I know I've seen it before. Maybe the, I think they did it on the North American Championship, actually. I have a few of my Andre the Giant figures here as well to go with them. So this is a custom I did, actually. It was from one of his elites that they kind of did like a 2-in-1 and gave him his yellow attire. So here's that yellow attire Andre, and they did give the Ultimate bigger feet. So you can see here, these are Hogan boots, and then his boots, like the black ones, are gigantic, which is good. It's Andre the Giant, like he should be huge. And this one actually, before we even had swappable heads, had a swappable head with the Giant Machine figure. So that one just comes right off. Pop that off there. And then, I don't know, let's see. Throw this one on here. And we are getting the yellow figure. We're getting him in his yellow attire, and I think the chase version is his red, so there you can see there. Fits on perfectly. And then I think this is Elite 29. Was one of the, maybe the only time we've gotten Andre in just a straight up Elite line, but this is what I've had in my collection for the longest time. It's just him in his cloth singlet, and I think that is a darn near perfect figure. I believe I had swapped it with an Andre. Maybe it was a 2-pack we got, so we had the true effects on him, but I feel like Andre the Giant, like obviously he was massive. He wasn't Andre the Giant for no reason, but such a larger than life character, and especially if you grew up, I mean, I grew up in the 90s, so I wasn't watching while he was wrestling, but at the same time, like, I grew up watching old Hulk Hogan. Like, Andre the Giant was always a character I thought was so cool, so getting more figures of him is awesome. Next, I've got my Ultimate Edition Ray, and this is one I really, really wanted. I really want the RVD Ultimate as well. And I mean, it's Ruthless Aggression. I want all of them, but this Ray, I love what they did redoing the entrance gear. And even though this was kind of a short match, and this, I mean, it's pretty much when his championship run peaked was just him winning it. It was still a really cool moment. I always thought that gear was really cool, and I think they did it justice going back with this figure. And we've seen it a few times from them. We've gotten it in the entrance greats. We got it. I think we've gotten 2 basics of this attire. So I actually had just done a custom of him in this exact attire because I didn't think we were going to get another one since they had done basics, but I'll probably just end up putting the entrance gear on that one. So here's Ray. They gave him a new torso. I really like that torso for him. Kind of like a middle between the one that like modern torso they were giving him. So it's like maybe a little slimmer than that one, a little less like square, the elite torso I mean, and then the one that we got, with his older figures that has like the smaller torso. I feel like they have kind of, I don't know, I feel like this is a good spot for Ray where they have him. His head's a little bigger than some of his other figures. We've got, besides the entrance gear, oh, I forgot to put this on there as well, but I will probably throw the entrance gear on my custom of him. I like that they put the white on the wrist gauntlets there. Just overall, I really, really like this Ray. Out of the Ultimates I picked up, I think this is definitely near the top of my list. I'm not a huge fan of the drop-down hips, but I think they work well on this Ray, and at least they're not floppy on this one, so that, I mean, that helps too. As far as hands, we got just these extra ones that we got the same hands we always get. We got this head scan, but I don't dislike this head scan. I think it's the same as the red Royal Rumble one we got, but I really wish would have gotten a like serious yelling scan so we could kind of redo that image of him holding up the belt after he won. And obviously, like, I would have liked him to come with a world heavyweight belt, but this entrance gear is awesome. So I mean, I'd much rather have the entrance gear than another heavyweight belt. I did want to get my custom out here because I mean, I was really happy with it. I was not expecting us to get this Ray, so you can see here, really not much different, just the elite version. So this head is serious, but you can see them like next to each other. This one is like the head size is way bigger, which just might be because of the side pieces right here. These are like molded on instead of, oh, I don't know. See what I mean? Like these, the heads are different. This one just seems much larger. But overall, I think this is fantastic. And like I said, I will probably just put the entrance gear on that one on my shelf because I don't really have another plan for what I would do with that Mysterio. But I love this Mysterio. I think they knocked this one out of the park. Next up, I've got the Ultimate Eddie, which is also in the Ruthless Aggression line. And I'm not going to talk forever about this, but this torso absolutely sucks. I don't know what they were thinking. It is gigantic. It doesn't look right. The head on Eddie, they're scaled a little bigger, and I think that's to cover up some of the torso, but I think they took what could have been a really awesome figure, and they really muddied it up with the gigantic torso choice. So not quite sure what we were doing here, but I say besides that, there's a pretty big piece of the figure puzzle here, but I'm glad that we got this Eddie. I don't know if we needed the red again. We've gotten the red in the Legend series. I would have really liked his WrestleMania 20 attire with the black with the flames, or maybe his purple attire from when he had his bull rope match. Like, that would have been really cool. We could have gotten that purple Ultimate. They could have given him a shirt. And we could have gotten that bull rope accessory that Cody came with. I think that would have been really cool. But nonetheless, I really like the heads that we all got. I think the likeness is really good for them. I like that smiling one. I like the like kind of fired up Eddie look. And outside of the parts choices, they are what they are. But you know, you can always like cover stuff up. But I don't want to have to do that. I'm paying for an Ultimate. I want it to look good. The shirt, I do like that it doesn't have Velcro. I love that it came with that Undisputed belt. I know some people don't like the gigantic one that fits on Brock, but I do. I like that one. I really like how it looks. That's my favorite belt too. So you know, I mean, like I said, it is what it is. I don't know which version boots I got. I do have, so I have the Legends figure here, which has wildly different boots. These ones, so this is torso swapped. This is my Legends Eddie, which I think just looks way better. Probably pop that head on, but you could just see, like, I even gave that other one a larger torso. I think that was from an Alberto Del Rio, but the boots are way different color. The torso is just like, he's just so big, and Eddie was big for like his body size, not big compared to, I don't know, like Triple H or I don't know, Batista, whatever. Nonetheless, I'm glad that I was able to pick this up. I can see us getting another Eddie, getting a redo, because so many people have crapped on the torso choice, and we're seeing with Roman that they're willing to go back and at least redo some of those part choices we're seeing with AJ. So hopefully Eddie's on that list too, but still, I'm glad I could add it. And the last of my ultimate pickups are the dual Muhammad Ali Ultimate Edition from Mattel Creations. And I know this was not everyone's cup of tea. I personally love getting different people I wouldn't expect. Which is what they've kind of done for San Diego Comic-Con. I picked up the kind of San Diego, the kind of exclusive shark figure that we got. We've gotten like Terry Taylor as the Red Rooster. Like they redid the Macho Man, but I always like getting weird cuts like this, and I think they kind of fibbed their license rights a little bit to be able to give these to us. So I think it's cool. I know that some people are like, what the hell, why are they doing a Muhammad Ali? And they said they based off his boxing attire off when he fought Antonio Inoki, but this is also like a very iconic look for Muhammad Ali. I grew up, my dad was a huge boxing fan, so I always thought very highly. I just thought Muhammad Ali was so cool. And then I love that we get a lot of accessories with the Ultimate Edition. So we got 2 figures here. We've got, so I didn't even take all these out because it's just easier. We've got the extra heads, kind of like a I don't know, snarling, angry face, just kind of like, I don't know, the head on the ref body and then that top head don't look all that different, but ton of hands with them. So obviously these aren't going to go with the boxing version, but just a lot of stuff here to use. And I really like, I don't know, so you can see the knees are a little bit discolored. I don't know, I think you can probably debate the part choices. I think that I think they look good. I know some people have had issues with them, haven't been that impressed, and not everyone picked these up, but you probably can still get it off Mattel Creations. We got this rope for him to put on. But overall, I think it's really cool. I'm glad that they do stuff like this for San Diego Comic-Con that might not appeal to everyone, but still, you were available to get it. The No Holds Barred set sold out super fast, which I also did happen to get, but I was glad I was able to pick this up. So always, I look forward to more Ultimate Editions. We have so many coming. That line is just booming, and I love it. I really enjoy the Ultimate Edition line, and all these figures here I think are, have their faults, but at the same time, I like what they're doing with the Ultimate Edition line, and I'm hoping it just continues to get better. So that is going to wrap everything up for today's unboxing. Please continue to like, share, subscribe. I always appreciate it. And remember, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy more action figures. Figure Dude out.